Hey everybody, it's Mr. Christie.
And this is Stouticus.
Just looking at week 10. So, as we can see here, Rebel Rage Quit and Broken Boys haven't played their game yet. I believe there was something on Broken Boy's side about that.
Yeah, I believe that would be an admin decision in Orabi's favor. Um, so the Khemri get their reprieve and survive facing Orabi.
Yeah, if you want a week of the admin loss, it's against Arabi.
I have a feeling he's probably been in that situation before. But
Yeah. So first actual gameplay: Werewolf of Wall Street versus We Chillin'. We Chillin' take this 2-0.
which you correctly predicted. I took the Necro in this match. Um, but the Dark Elves did Elf BS. Um, having Leap and Agi 5 helped them steal the ball away in the first half.
Yep.
And then they played Keep Away in their own half for half the first half, and then on turn 8 they pulled off some more Elf BS with the help of Agi 5, picking up in tackle zones, dodging
Yep.
away, throwing the ball downfield to score in the first half, and then scored again in the second half. And Werewolf of Wall Street by that time was down 2-0. They tried to score relatively quickly, but then they tripwired turn 15.
That's unfortunate. Oh, the tripwire. Always a
and that was
tripwire.
and that was it. But that was after the Ghoul did a 4+3+2 GFIs to even get to the end zone. So, kind of got lucky just to get there, but fell over at the last second.
On the bright side, though, both of his werewolves actually leveled up that game.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I saw that the rookie finally has something.
and then
I don't know what.
he got gut block.
Uh,
I mean,
Makes
if you
sense.
don't get doubles, you get block.
Where's the mighty blow? Where's the strength 4?
That comes next level. And the other one just got sidestep added on. Not that special.
That's the 5th normal. Ugh.
Yeah,
That hurts. That hurts.
yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that the other wolf is still pretty young, I'd recycle that a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, blodge tackle when you have the other killer is nice. But yeah, it's still, you need that wolf. You can't recycle it.
Yep. Nothing seems too crazy about this, except for the Werewolf of Wall Street making 2 passes. That's a little different.
Uh, well, he lost the ball initially. Was it a pass or was he just trying to? I think he handed off to the rookie werewolf when he had the ball and failed, and so that the elves just ran and grabbed the ball and threw it away. I don't think that was a pass, but maybe it was. But he did some passing in the second half, definitely, to try and score and move the ball around quicker.
Yeah. All right. Next game: Hazard's Homewreckers versus Frozen Dead North. 0-0 draw.
And we both back the Chorps in this one. I did not get a chance to watch this one. It's a little bit of a surprising result, especially when you see 26-9 armor breaks in the Chorps' favor.
Yeah, that's a lot. They barely held the ball. The Chorf's got almost twice as many blocks.
Regen did work 2 out of 3 times for the Necro, so that would have helped keep up the Kaz's, and they were 6 for 6 on KO rolls. So the removals the Chorf's got just kept coming back. That's only one that actually stuck.
Oh yeah, they got 8 KO. Like the Chorfs inflicted 8 KOs.
Yeah. And 6. That must have been all in the first half, and they all woke up.
Yeah, it must have been really far from scoring then if 6 players got KO'd and they didn't score.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like anything special happened this game.
Well, the Chorfs really couldn't pick the ball up. 2 out of 5.
Max Rider, the white, got a level. You got Juggernaut. I mean, good choice for the killer white.
Yeah. Underutilized skill.
Yeah, I just don't know how much wrestle there is left for him to get the most out of it.
Well, it's not even that. It's moving stand firm, too.
I don't know how much more stand firm's left for him to play.
Who else does he play? Let's see. He's got the Chiefs. Where is he?
He's got the Chiefs, Arabi, and then
Arabi.
The Vampires.
Vampires. Okay.
Yeah, he hasn't got much stand firm left to deal with either.
Rabbi's got a little bit, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got 3.
Okay, he's got rabbis. Either way, it's good for future seasons too.
Oh yeah, and yeah, it's just a nice underutilized skill. Really, serves many purposes. Helps with surfing. Even if they have block, boat down.
Yeah,
push them off the field.
Get that push in there.
Yeah.
Just remember,
or if they have,
just remember when you have Juggernaut, don't use Juggernaut if you want the actual boat down.
Yeah, and that's actually a thing that I was going to highlight in the next game.
Right.
Which is a good segue.
All right, perfect. We'll take a look at Rage Dwarf versus God Catch 'em All. God Catch 'em All will win this 1-0. The big game of the season.
Which I correctly predicted. You went with Rage Dwarf in this one. So this is one I've been waiting to see, and I caught the replay earlier tonight. Basically, the Nurgle got the removals when they needed them. They started to snowball more in the second half. Towards the end of the first half, into the second half. Stake Mittens forced the dwarves to the sideline, and allowed him to sack the ball on a 1-die next to the sideline, and then the ball went out. It scattered all the way back into Stake Mitten's end zone, and it was just a race for the ball, and Nurgle are faster than dwarves for the most part.
Well, barely.
Barely, but they are. The Sacker runner died, but the Apo saved him early in the game, like turn 2 or something like that. The Nurgle entered the second half up 3 players, 11-8, and so nobody scored the first half, and then Nurgle got the ball second half and just went down the field as Nurgle would when they have a player advantage. He induced Borak and did foul with him once he had the player advantage. And he also had a bribe, which never got used, even though he was fouling quite a bit.
One thing you haven't highlighted is Ivysaur, the beast, got a level, and you know what that level is?
What is it?
Dodge. So he's got a Blodge Firm, extra movement beast now.
Jeez. And I've had 2 beasts on my team. They've each only gotten 2 levels, and they've both been guard stand firm.
Yeah, this beast is not easy to move.
Yeah, that brings me up to 2 points that were really curious in this game. One, Unseen Walker, in the second half, when he has so few dwarves, committed 5 to the beast to hit the beast. He really wanted to hit the beast of Nurgle for some reason.
He wanted to stop it from getting dodge.
Sure, but when you are down so many players, committing 5 to something that you can't get away from easily does not make any sense to me. And then also, getting back to the Juggernaut thing, Stick Mittens has 2 killers. One has Claw Palm, the other one has Claw Mighty Blow, tackle Juggernaut. And he blitzed with the Juggernaut player on the Sacker runner, got both down and push, and chose push.
Oh. Might not have been thinking of the Juggernaut. A lot of people miss Juggernaut.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. But it's just like, you got the skill, use it.
Yeah.
Because that would have put the runner on the ground. Claw Mighty Blow could have removed him and would have saved you a little bit of a headache, because Unseen Walker did put up a fight with like 6 dwarves, but it was like elves playing defense with 6 elves. They just kind of tried to get in the way, and eventually that wasn't enough. But he actually did get a shot on the ball a few times. The dwarves did, but just couldn't get the ball out. So
yeah, it seems like Nurgle did Nurgle, and the dwarves couldn't dwarf.
And then there was almost a dwarf 1-turn touchdown on turn 16, though.
Oh, that's impressive.
He ended up being the runner. Well, his ball carrying runner has plus movement. He ended up being 1 square shy.
That's the worst. I hate it, like when you throw a halfling and then they're 1 square short of actually making a touchdown. I'd rather they just don't land.
Yeah. Plus, our thrown rock had actually hit Stake Mitten's Claw Palm killer Pestigore, stunned it, so it actually created a hole in the backline defense where the runner would have had to do 1 2+ dodge and 2 GFIs to score, because he's also Agi 4.
Yeah.
So it would have just been 3 2+s after he had caught the ball to score if he had gotten that 1 more push. So that just makes it sting slightly more.
Well, the top of the division spot, and then Stakemans was like, hey, I was top for the most time. I'm going to take it back. And then he did.
He did, and we'll cover the leaderboard. He is top again. I assume he's leading in TD differential, because he is number 1 right now.
Next step, the Lizard Off. Dev Society versus Charlestown Chiefs. Chiefs win 2-1. It's
I picked the right lizards in this one. You picked the wrestlers. I picked the Chiefs.
Well, looking at this, Dev Society picked the wrong star player. They picked Hemlock when they should have picked Silly Billy.
Yeah, I saw that. They took they took Hemlock. I didn't get a chance to watch this one, but I saw it on rebel.net, the results after the game, and it looks like the Chiefs were more successful in their skink hunting and were removed like 3 or 4 of the Dead Wrestler Society skinks, in addition to a Saurus. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think you just picked the wrong star player. That's what happened there. I think you were trying to combat the skinks when you should have been just overpowering the Saurus.
I understand it. I mean, stab versus AV7, but
I don't know. I just think Silly Billy's just top of the star players. I don't think there's a single team that wouldn't take Silly Billy if they had the chance.
yeah, no, I understand. I understand. No, Sibley is a really good star player. Um, but overall, it was an even game. It looks like, except
Yeah.
just the removals tipped in the Chiefs' favor, and so that's what determined it.
Oh, except
And it looks like
the Chiefs had the dumber proxy goer though.
It also looks like there might have been some fouling occurring as well from the Chiefs. So pushing their player advantage when they got it.
I mean, that's what you do.
Yep.
Actually, Dead Wrestler Society rolled a lot more ones than anything else. But never on a bonehead.
Hey, they have a successful pass though. The Dead Wrestler Society.
Neither of them have successful passes.
Yeah, they do. Dead Wrestler Society.
Oh
has
no,
one.
the catch just wasn't good then.
Well, they were 1 out of 3 on catches, but that also
That one successful pass must have also not got caught.
so then it's not a successful pass.
No, the pass roll was fine. It was the catch roll that was bad.
But does that count as a success
I mean,
in the statistics?
if you look at the statistics, it says both of them have 0 passes.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Point.
So yeah, they must have made the pass roll, but then failed to catch afterwards. You're Nurgle, I get it. You don't do passing that much.
No, I try and prevent it. Although that's not entirely true. I pass quite a bit. Trying to do those miracle turn 8 scores or turn 16 scores. I do have Agi 4, so that does help. But
All right, last game that we're going to cover, since we'll get to that after. Eat Man Things versus Bioware for Life. 2-1 for Bioware for Life.
you successfully predicted this game. Looks like AV7 didn't showed up for one team and not the other.
That's yeah, that's fair.
I did see that Man Things went with Glart and Skitter, so they went with our recommendations for star players in this one.
Yeah, I guess the Vamps just were like, nah. Vamps are better than rats. She's almost double the blocks from the vampires.
Yeah, it just seems like they just were able to remove rat after rat and controlled the game pretty much.
Oh, Skitter tried to stab, but isn't Zara, so failed twice.
There was also a wizard in play, um, but it doesn't. It was a successful lightning bolt, but it didn't. Maybe it helped with them scoring their one touchdown, but not enough in the end.
And that's a die I've never seen rolled before. Thwart shadowing.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
That's a weird one. I don't think I've ever seen that in my dice log ever.
Well, how often do you come up against any shadowing in the game, though? But I mean, as the opposing player, you roll the shadowing die, don't you? If you're the one trying to get away.
Yeah, if you're trying to get away, you roll shadowing, just like tentacles.
Yeah. But because Skitter has shadowing.
Yeah, that's where you got it.
Which is actually good on that player, because movement 9.
Well, the problem, though, is he's also 2 strength.
Yeah, so why not just blitz him, and run away?
Or just punch him and not run away.
That too, but I meant if you're actually trying to move away from him, because it's either that or try and beat shadowing.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're trying to get away from him, he's got Prehensile's Hail. That's not fun to deal with either.
That too.
Yeah, so it just seems like the Vamps just overpowered the Rats. But the Rats were able to steal a score.
Yep.
Vamps got a successful pass because they're like, hey, we're Agility 4 too. Yeah, the Rats just couldn't. They barely had the ball.
Yeah, that's why I think it was. That's longer than a one-turn attempt, but that's why I'm thinking maybe the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Popped the ball out, they got it, and scored from there quickly.
Yeah.
Or they two-turned at the beginning of the second half, or something when they had very few players and hoped to cause a turnover, get a blitz, cause a turnover, score again, something like that.
Yeah. And then the last game, not FDA approved versus Cheese Tactics. I believe ATL was on vacation, so they can't play their game.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
One of these two games that hasn't been played is because somebody's on vacation, and the other one just can't get played for whatever reason. But believe this would be an admin win for Cheese.
Yeah. It is the season for vacation, so try to be mindful of that, I guess, people.
Schedule your games accordingly. When possible.
Alright, so let's take a look at the leaderboard. So, Steakman Sagan is placed back at number 1.
Yeah, after a couple weeks of not being there, he was all the way down at 3 last week.
Yep.
And he jumps right back up to 1.
After that is Ray Jorf.
But they are tied on points.
Yeah.
At 21. Is coming down the tiebreakers at this point. Which
I think I guess I could look.
I know Steakmans is on the top on rebel.net, so he must have TD differential over the dwarves.
Yeah, he's got 1 point more.
Yeah.
And then number 3, who's probably just he'll be staying there because of the at best admin draw. Cheese. He won't be moving down, that's for sure.
Actually, he'll be taking first.
Oh yeah, yeah, he would. Yeah,
by 1 point.
All right, Cheese. And unfortunately, that means Baby Swiss lives another week.
Yeah. but can't get a level up. So
He's like miles away from that, anyways.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's the bright side. He can't like get free SPP and level up.
Coming up next is Charlestown Chiefs. Fairly solid spot for fourth into the Challengers Cup.
Yeah. 15, 17. Well, Frozen Dead North are right behind him, 1 point away. So
That's true too.
he's still got competition for that spot.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not out of the woods yet. Yeah, all the way down till Outdoors Home Wreckers and Bioware for Life. They're all in contention for. They all have a good shot at getting a Challengers Cup.
Yeah, those 4 teams are really fighting over the Challengers Cup at this point. I think, with Dire Sick Fish Vampires making a late season push.
That's kind of how vampires work, right? They get like a bad early on, but then they just get really good later.
Well, they're just so streaky. You know, with Bloodlust, with AV7,
Yeah.
you just have to roll the good dice. And if you can string a couple of those games together, that helps a lot.
Yeah, just roll 6s and then you're good.
Yeah, that helps. The Chorfs, though, in 6th place, you know, they were sitting closer at the top of the leaderboard in the beginning of the season and fallen down more towards the middle.
Yeah.
But they still have a chance for a postseason spot.
Yeah.
So,
And then going down 8th place and down, definitely look more to getting just keeping good for next season. Oh yeah. I'll bring up the division predictor and we take a look at it.
Yeah.
If you take a look at it, once you get down to We Chillin', playoff and Challenger Cup spots,
half a percentage
at best.
Yeah. No.
So, kind of. I mean, you could make it. Just everything has to fall in line.
Yeah, and then he's more likely to get the Challengers Cup than anything.
Actually,
but still.
EE Man Things and Dead Roster Society can't get to the playoffs, but not FDA approved, and Broken Boys can.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because they haven't played their game. That's right. That's what happens there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those teams haven't played yet. Yeah. So they can't be eliminated yet.
Not FDA approved is also getting a loss, so I think they're also out of playoffs.
So are the Broken Boys. So
yeah,
we'd still have a chance for the playoffs.
Yeah. So We Chillin', you can try really hard to get to playoffs. Everyone else, it's definitely time to get ready for next season. Get those SPPs.
Or think about re-rolling. It's up to you.
I mean, that's also thinking about next season. Or, just take a season off. You can do that too. Yeah, getting first place isn't like the first 3 people are all in close competition of each other, though.
Yeah, 1 through
the
seedings of 1 through 3 haven't been decided yet.
Oh, that's not even close.
But it's pretty strong that those are the 3 teams that are going to playoffs. They just have to fight it out to figure out the order.
Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at next week. Up first, Broken Boys versus Gotta Catch 'Em All. I think just based on past performances of the season, Gotta Catch 'Em All is going to win this one. Which, I'll be honest here, I just realized that that's not spelled all. That's AIL. I went this whole season, and any other time I saw this team, just thinking it was the proper all.
I don't know if anybody has caught on to that prior to this, so good on you. You found them out.
I know your tricks, Stakeman. I assume you're also picking Gotta Catch 'Em All, just on past past performances and past picks from you.
Yeah, no, I've rode Steak Mittens train all season, so I gotta go with him on this one.
I mean, Ivysaur, that is just a beast. Too bad about the Niggle, but Blodge, stand firm.
Yeah, and now that Niggle doesn't matter as much because dodge.
Well, be fair, getting Blodge just means you get hit by POWs like 90% more.
Probably, it actually means you're gonna get double red dice POWs, which are gonna hurt even more.
Yeah.
But I wish I had that beast. So.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sure everyone will want this beast playing Nurgle, even with that Niggle. And Broken Boys, I think they're still building up. Oh yeah, they haven't even. They haven't even taken that Tomb Guardian. We're taking a skill on this block one. Why not take that skill on that block one? Come on.
Well, I think they've been away. That's why.
Oh, that's fair.
But yeah, I would assume that they're gonna get their fourth Tomb Guardian and try and get some SPP on it for this remainder of the season. But it could die horribly to some Claw Mighty Blow.
How much more does he have of that? Oh yeah, this game. All right, next up, Charlestown Chiefs versus Frozen Dead North. If we looked at the... Whoops. I forgot to take down the division predictor. Good job, mate. Good job. So, the Chiefs versus Frozen Dead North. I believe if we looked at the leaderboard, yeah, they're 4th and 5th. They're fairly close together. This is like the Challengers Cup most important game right now.
Yeah, this will definitely put the winner in control of that ticket, I think.
What do the teams look like right now?
The Chiefs have 11 players, 1 rookie Saurus, but that's really the weakest link on the team.
Yeah, he just bought that source too, didn't he? He didn't have. He had only 5 stars for their game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got no matches played.
Frozen Dead North looking fairly strong for Necro team. He's below him in team value, that's for sure.
Yeah, which could mean a wizard or just get a bunch of bribes.
Or another werewolf with strength 4.
You'd have to burn some of your bank to get Cheney. He's 240 or 260. I think it's 240. So 30.
I misread. I was thinking Chiefs only had 10 players.
No, they don't. They have 11.
So
I mean, it's perfectly possible, and having the extra claw
Yeah, no,
to
it's
deal
it's
with
an
the
air it's
Saurus
an air
would be.
strength 4.
Yeah. I actually think the Chiefs are gonna win.
I'm actually gonna go with Frozen Dead North because I think Cheney can really cut up those Saurus. Whereas he is deadly as hobo. He's got tackle for those skinks.
Yeah,
His white also has tackle for those skinks, and the other white.
he's got to get to him though.
Well, that'll be easy once Cheney cuts up all the Saurus in the way.
Naked Claw doesn't fire as much as you might think.
It fires enough.
Doesn't seem to. Yeah, obviously, if he can get those whites around to hit him, especially the killer white with Mighty Blow, then he should win. But I think that the lizards will be able to corral them enough that that won't be enough. He won't allow that, and he's got like 5 Mighty Blow of his own to potentially deal with the entire Necro team. So with tackle to also deal with his one ghoul and the one werewolf with and even the Blodge flesh golem. So that's why I think the Chiefs will win.
That's fair. I'm still gonna go with the Necro. Also, they've beaten me before, so I feel better if they beat other people. Whereas I haven't played against the Chiefs, so
I've played against this Necro team as well when we were all in the same division. I believe I beat this Necro team with my baby Nurgle. But
so I'm still just sticking with the Necro. You're sticking with the Lizards.
yep.
All right. Next up, Bioware for Life versus We Chillin'. Let's see. How many players does We Chillin' have? 10.
And he's got them all for this game, so.
And Bioware for Life has 14 players for next game.
The vampires are giving up 210 in inducements or something. Yeah. Yeah.
230.
Yeah.
You're giving up 230. I mean, you could get.
No, linemen are 70.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Rebel.net, and it says that their team value is going to be at 1740, where Bioware for Life is 1970.
Okay.
I trust
That's
Major
weird.
Byte's math.
But 1690 plus 70 is 1760. Because in game it's reading 1690 as their current TV. But anyway, it doesn't matter. They're getting over 200 inducements.
Now, even though it might seem tempting to take Eldro Sideliner and just be like, hey, I got Hypnogaze too, he's called Eldro Sideliner for a reason.
Except for when I have gotten a chance to hit him repeatedly this season. Then he's made of steel. But anyway.
I think the Dark Elves are going to have an uphill battle on this. Those vampires are very, very strong.
Yeah, but a wizard and Agi 5, 2 Agi 5s, one that has leap, can pull off some BS as well.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the Dark Elves.
I'm actually gonna go with the vampires. I think they got this.
Even though I'm a Nurgle coach right now, I think I'm more of an elf coach at heart. So I'm always up for some good elf BS.
Well, next up, Cheese Tactics versus Rebel Rage Quit. Now, Rabby, you have one job this game, and that is to kill Baby Swiss. Just kill Baby Swiss, and everything will be good. He's niggled. That makes him an easy target. How much claw does a Rabby have?
Is that? He's got a little less than he used to.
He's got one claw.
One.
All right, that guy's got to be firing on all cylinders all game.
Yeah. Cheese is gonna win this. He's gonna win the game.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure Cheese is gonna win this game, but I want Arabi to kill Baby Swiss.
Then be a man and back a rabbi to win.
No, because I don't think he's gonna win. I think he's gonna kill Baby Swiss, unless we count moral victories as a thing.
There's no such thing as a moral victory.
Well, then Arabi loses and Cheese wins. Cheese wins. But, Baby Swiss dies, and that's my prediction for the game.
Cheese is giving up over 400 in inducements.
Well, it depends. Arabi does have enough money to buy another Bull Centaur.
That's a lot. Versus a Chorf team. That's as developed as Arabi's is. I think Cheese wins the game.
Oh yeah,
but
no.
That's just.
No, I agree with that part.
That's just a lot of inducements. That's a bribes, induce 30 player, probably. I don't know what the Chorf star players are.
I know they have the Balzuka Chorf with 4 strength and tackle. They have Hathrak the Unstoppable. I believe they can get Grashnak.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a chainsaw and 2 or 3 bribes.
Yeah, I think they get Max, like the worst chainsaw.
It's still a chainsaw when you're fouling with it.
Yeah, but it's got that.
Isn't max strength 4?
Yeah, that's not very helpful with chainsaws, though.
No, it's not. But it helps not getting hit.
I don't know. Cheese's team does have a lot of strength 4 already, and 1 strength 5.
Yeah, but
And Max doesn't have any defensive skills. He's like all chainsaw.
Yeah, well, you get him to just foul and chainsaw people. So if he gets KO'd, but he's able to remove. If he gets injured and is able to remove 2 guys, he's fine. Plus, then you don't have to use your bribe to keep him in the game. You can keep fouling. So I'm going to be very interested to see the state of Cheese's team after this game.
Oh, there's only one thing I care about after this game.
But that's going to be very important, seeing right now he's the leader of the division by 1 point. So
yeah,
if he's able
it'll matter for later weeks.
If he's able to win, he stays on top. But if he has half a team, that doesn't really help. as I said, there's no moral victories in this game.
There is for halflings. But as we're moving on to not FDA approved versus Werewolf of Wall Street. Assuming ATL is not on vacation when this game is supposed to get played, I'm gonna say he wins.
Yeah, I would back that. Assuming this game actually does get played, I think
ATL doesn't have much of a team, but
he still has Super Dragon.
But what he has left for a team is really strong. Oh, except for that one catcher that's lost agility and got agility. I missed that at first.
Yeah, but he's a legend.
Yeah, a legend that you're paying 40k extra for.
Yeah, but that 40k isn't really going to help you all that. Getting that 40k in inducements doesn't really help you as much as that player does.
Yeah.
Blodge step, leap, move 9 is still a good piece. It's a one turning machine. It's a good retrieval option after the Agi5 leaping blitzer goes in with tackle and strip ball. So I understand why he keeps it. And I don't think it's just because it's a legend. I think it still is very useful.
Yeah. And, whoop, oh, jeez, I pushed wrong buttons. Alright.
Did you go back too far?
Yes, I did. But Werewolf of Wall Street, I mean, they're starting to pick back up again.
Yeah, they are. I just think ATL's L's have more tools.
Yeah.
If Murder Tackle Good has a very good day, then Werewolf of Wall Street should win easily. His Mighty Blow Tackle palming White, but if Mighty Blow Tackle doesn't really fire all that well, then you're going to have a rough time.
Yep.
It's pretty much what it comes down to.
Oops.
Because you're going to be facing the High Elves with a wizard. So
yeah.
Or not. I think no. Scratch that. They're not. They're only going to be 20 TV apart once you factor in the loners. So, but still, I think the High Elves win.
Yeah, I agree with that. Next up, Eat Man Things versus Hausdorff's Homewreckers. Well, the rats are rats. And the Homewreckers
are chorfs.
Pretty beat up chorfs. But I guess agility down doesn't matter for those walkers.
No, it doesn't. Except for those rare times when you want to dodge away.
Nah, he'd rather just hit them.
Yeah. I mean, the claw doesn't mean anything except unless you're hitting the vermin. But his 2 vermin, one has claw, so it could, again, if that fires, could deal with these chorfs. Rats can always pull off BS, especially with those gutter runners that Ninja Pirate Assassin has.
Yeah. How much inducements is... They're getting enough for a wizard. And a bribe... No, not a bribe after. They get a wizard, so that's important.
Yeah, they're getting 220 in inducements, the rats are. So yeah, that's a wizard and a babe or another induced lineman to give him a bench.
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
Don't quite know how much just one more piece is going to help this game, but it's better than nothing.
I think the Triffs are going to get this one.
Just to be different, I'll go with the rats.
All right.
And then lastly,
do you have Wrestler Society versus Rage Dwarf? So just based off of record for the season, I think the Dwarfs are gonna win. Although, have they played the Chiefs yet? They have, and Rage Dwarf won that game.
yeah, Rage Dwarf, I said before, Unseen Walker is a good dwarf coach. He is going to be down a Troll Slayer, Mighty Blow, Jugs, Piling On, Stand Firm, Guard. So that would have been an important piece to have. Dauntless.
Yeah, that was just a misnext game for that Troll Slayer, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But it's just sad that he's missing for this game. Mighty Blow, Piling On, Guard, and Dauntless would have been nice to deal with the Sorai. The one that he does still have has Tackle and Mighty Blow and Piling On, so that one's good for
Yeah, you keep Mad
hitting
Dwarf.
skanks.
You keep Mad Dwarf going. That's how he wins the game, is keeping Mad Dwarf going.
Yeah. I think
Also,
I think
probably buy a Longbeard. If I was him, I'd buy a Longbeard.
Yeah, he's got the money for it. I wouldn't necessarily expect to lose anybody this match. Seeing your dwarves and not facing a claw team. Having that bench would help a lot. More tackle. I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah.
Would that give... No. It actually doesn't... Oh, wait, no. Wrong lizard team.
Let's see.
I would give the lizards more inducements, but...
Well, I believe if the lizards are willing to use bank, they'll get Silly Billy. Which they should do this time. You know, just saying. Just saying. Hemlock's not a good choice against the dwarves.
No, stabbing AV9, not a good game plan.
Especially when you got dodge and AV7 against their tackle.
Yeah, no, that is not a good game plan. So Sibley would be the better option in that case.
Actually, in that case, how many?
I'm gonna go with Rage Dwarf.
1, 2, 3, 4. They're about equal on guard, actually. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, if you get Silly Billy, you're equal on guard, but also have strength 4 everywhere.
Yeah, 2 of his Longbeards do have strength 4 though.
That's true.
So that does that does help stand up to the fight more with all that guard. Because both those strength fours also have guard, so they support the other pieces around them and still get supported by the other guard. So if the positioning's right, even with strength 4 on the Sorai, they won't be able to get more than, say, 1 die blocks, which we all know how those go.
Yeah, they're always skulls. Or is that just me?
So.
I don't know. I swear when I make 1 die blocks, like 50% of the time, it's a skull.
If you're throwing it, it's a skull. If your opponent is throwing it against you, it's a POW.
Yeah, pretty much. It's never pushes. 1 dies are never pushes unless they have sure fall.
Or they're trying to surf you. But as I said, I think I'm going to go with Rage Dwarf on this one.
I'm gonna go with them too as well. And that's it for this week. We're in the final stretch of the game, so
Last 3 weeks of the season. It's shaping up to be a tight race for playoff seeding spots. I think the 3 teams are pretty much decided. The Chiefs have the best outside chance of moving up.
I think
into
we
a
have a
playoff
very
spot.
close 5 people for Challengers Cup though.
But yeah, Chiefs, Frozen Dead North, Hausdorff's Homewreckers, Bioware for Life. Those 4 all still have a good shot at the Challengers Cup ticket. Right now, it's the Chiefs to lose. So, which they are playing Frozen Dead North, so that could be the deciding match right there this week. Just like Ragedorf and Gotta Catch 'Em All this past week. And actually, even the Vampires. Oh, they play the Dark Elves. Never mind. Which are right below them in the predictor.
Yeah, but there's a pretty good distance between them.
Yeah. I thought both of them still had a shot, but I read the table too fast.
I mean, like I said, We Chillin' still has a shot.
Yeah.
It's a very small shot right now, but there is a shot.
Yes.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
0.46% chance. Yeah. I'm not running to Vegas and placing bets on that though.
You probably get paid out pretty big though.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's that week. Play your games. Hopefully, people's vacations don't get in the way of stuff. And that's
Plan your vacations for July, unless you're in the playoffs.
Yeah, if you're on the lower side of the leaderboard, you can start doing planning your vacations for July. Just don't tell work until like the day before you leave. They love it when you do that.
Is that what you did?
No.
No comment.
But yeah. Until next week, bye.
See you guys next week.